Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to VR Master League. Welcome. Glad to have you guys back here joining us for our second match here on VRML this evening for the Americas region, as we see these teams gather up and get ready to show their stuff here for all you fine folks in the Twitch chat. See people filing in, including apparently a bunch of mod work that I missed. What happened there? Maybe I don't want to know. In any case, welcome to it. See Mr. Cuckoo Head in there, also in the game, but stopping by nonetheless. Mick Bain. We have see Miss Waffle Broth saying hello, saying bonjour. In fact, I'm prepared. Hold on, Waffle Broth. Comment vas-tu? Yeah, did I say it right? I hope I did. Anyways, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you there. I do not know French, really, except that it is a beautiful language. It will be taken here on the first joust, so immediately getting underway. There's category 6. Ooh, and let me get my proper overlays in place. Launch overlay was not there, but now it is. We're good. Now, nonetheless, we'll be taken here first, it looks like, to Toki. Toki getting it stunned out, or saved, and nice little grab. Mr. Cuckoo right in the goal area, and will be Mr. Toaster Waffles, so we got a few different misters. And even another one if you include B. Hi, I'm Mr. Palidore. Right here going for the first score. Apollo, please, trying to open the lane for a shot attempt, unable to get it. Toki, though, the recovery. So subbing in for Alchemist Factory, I do believe, is Toki. Trying to back it out here to Toaster. Will be misread, though, and then grab right back thanks to that stack, that short-range stack. But you know what? Just the same from category 6. Coming in to rock them like a hurricane, and they're going to go right quick to the other side of the floor. Boosted player coming in, that will be Flower Mine, trying to Flower find the disc, gets the grab, gets the pass right beneath, but hitting off the boot. So kicking it in a sense, as Toki gets that disc back and then sends it right into the midfield where it'll just bounce right back to the awaiting hands of Sir Captain Spoon. We've got Sirs, we've got Misters, we got Flowers. And it is crispy up in here. Defoliate Rex looking as well down the other lane. And they're going to gather for a short boost as well, but nice denial from Captain Spoon. Now enabling Mr. Cuckoo Head to get the disc back for his team as Flower Mine from the midfield. Just walking it up that flower field, trying to acquire a shot perhaps, but that's going to bounce a little low. Still rebounded here from Crispy. Crispy trying for a score, but again, just barely missing there, so it will still remain scoreless as a retention from Crispy. Tries to get it over maybe to Flower, but unable to wrangle that. Now it's going to go to the slap shot attempt. All these shots hitting everywhere but the goal. A lot of backboarded ones, though, and some dings, and they're just trying to collect themselves once more. So you like the persistence being shown from a category 6. But Apollo, please, says, give me that disc, please, and thank you. So Toki breaking free, looking like they'll have the open goal, maybe? Oh, nope, but a boosted Crispy coming in to deny it, but passes it right to the intercept, actually, from Mr. Toaster. Toaster going for Defoliate Rex, up to the shoulder and into the goal. There's Toki finding that first shot off that anchored pass. And that's Alchemist Factory converting, finally, 2.5 minutes in. Found themselves what they wanted, what they needed. Princess saying bots, wanting to say hi earlier. I got you. Well, you know what? Bots have social lives too. We have Nightbot in there who always tries to do some good work. Isn't always great with it, but he tries, so you know. Bots are friends, not food. Or something like that. Toki here with a disc, though, going to look for some more goals. Toki now the second attempt. That's 2 back-to-back dingers, just a very tough angle from down there, so similar results most people would have from that kind of angle. That said, contesting it now and going for that rebound will be Toki again, just working it through the defense, but unable to find the bottoms. So will be Mr. Toaster Waffles now. Rebound, a good reset here to Apollo. Apollo, another one to defoliate. The pressure from the defense pretty immense, however, as category 6 just attacks him right outside near that bow tie. However, what it does enable is Toki to go in for another goal and finds that 4th point. Credit to category 6, they played aggressively and almost caused a turnover there at the bow tie and then up at the ceiling. So you see, that's what the resets will buy you, right? The purpose of resetting your passes and sending it backwards to teammates is just to drag up the defenders and try and make the passing lanes a little bit more open. So even though the defense was actually pretty nice from Category 6, they were able to find an open bubble, essentially, one-on-one, and score off of that once they got the disc back. So nice job there from Alchemist Factory, getting some points on the board. Right now, Category 6 trying to return the favor. You can see just gathering up here on the stacks. There's Toki, there's Mr. Waffles, and man, that is a shot full of success, lighting it up for 3 points. Toki, okie dokie, 7 points then. But yeah, Category 6 trying to come back here. Big lightning, says Waffle. And what's up, Palidore? Interlock Studios joining back again. It's the Eagle family in there. Now flying down here for maybe the Eagle Eye clear goal. It's Toki yet again. We'll go for the 2, and that's 9 points for Alchemist Factory. Manufacturing with some efficiency. Gotta promote them. See Brakara in there as well, who I did see in the match before it actually started. Now making appearance in the Twitch chat. Welcome to it. With the yikes. Maybe against me. I'm sorry. Over here, though, will be Mr. Cuckoo Head with that disc. Has some options cutting down the floor. You can see Flower anchored over here. You have on the nest Crispy. Now eventually finding the ways to Captain Spoon, trying to captain the crew. And if nothing else, maybe get some passing going, get some scores going. Just a stun instead will be going. Apollo, please. Again, knocking it out, taking the disc. And look at that, 4 players, all 4 players. Call it a Category 4 stack coming in from Alchemist Factory. That said, everyone overshooting just a bit, and we'll buy them some time. So that's going to go into the side wall, be taken here now by Crispy. But being stunned out, and Toaster going to Toki. Toki, the hot hand, the high score, looking for the appropriate anchor. Couldn't find the ones. Like, I don't like this one. Let me try this anchor. Nope, still no go. But that's okay. They're going to get it back anyway for a moment. But now moment is lost as Sir Captain Spoon couldn't quite find the room. And that's going to bounce again a few different times, having a bit of struggle trying to get this clear. So another dive here, this time from Mr. Cuckoo Head. That one will bounce up and down across that trap area. And then right back into the goal area. Recovering here off a stun. Who else? Toki. And Toki is just rolling here with all 11 points. Just had to make sure, and you can see it right there. Scoring and scoring again. Waffle Broth asking how my day's going. Going quite well overall. I mean, I'm happy, healthy, and safe, and I'm good to myself, so I can't complain. Of course, referencing my sign-offs, of course. I'm not that egotistical usually. But yeah, no, all's going well. How are you, my waffly friend? My waffly wedded Twitch chatter? Over here will be taken by Mr. Cuckoo Head. And good. I'm glad you're good. Well, you know who else is good? Defoliate's good. Trying to exfoliate for the goal. But we'll acquire it again. Toki, of course, here at the bottom of the floor. The defense trying to take position in the bubble and nearby it. Some aggressive stacks as well coming in from Flower and Crispy. So doing a good job. This is yet again we've seen the midfielders there, Category 6, assaulting them. Doing a pretty good job, but opening up the goal. That said, trying to go for a little steez, perhaps, kind of doing a turnaround fling into the goal, but nice save there nonetheless. That said, the trouble is it stays on this side of the floor, and that is what's causing all kinds of problems, because another score, another denial. Mr. Cuckoo Head going cuckoo, going nuts, and I am cuckoo for that as well. That was some nice defense, but can they turn it into a 2-2? Not tutorial bot, but that is a say. Mr. Cuckoo maybe on the shot from the slice, and very nice. That's 3 points here for Category 6. Mr. Cuckoo Head end to end. The defense, the offense. It was immense. Gotta love that. Fontac complimenting these saves in there. Palidore with a self-love. Only because it was in the way of the wordplay, you know. If the joke is worth it, I'll go for it. That was nice from Cuckoo. That said, the goal is open there, but not a problem because they are going to cause a turnover. See Strider in there. Do I have a main position when I play? When I play, it was a day long gone, sir. And compliments to Cuckoo as well on that play from the Twitch chat there. Brakara, Waffle Broth, and Strider. Very nice indeed. the moment just striding down the floor, though. Goal being covered off here. Let's see if they can do it again. Another spin from Toki, and Toki going ham there in this round. 13 points, all of them, to the lone wolf. But category 6 here, they're going to be right back at the joust advantage, try to get some traction, at least to go into the second round as we do approach this final minute of play. Pontac asking if that's an alt of J's. Certainly hope not. I have the same question about Down Coast Dolphin. I forgot which team off the top of my head, but Down Coast Dolphin is another newer player I'm not familiar of who has some ridiculous flash and flare to their game. That said, trying to flare up for one more goal and cannot square up on that attempt. Another one going to be denied there. Some good hands both by Crispy and Flower, but trying to get it through on another shot attempt. More rebounds yet. Defoliate here having it snagged away from Sir Captain Spoon. Gets a partial clear that will just bounce back to the back midline, that is, and then back to the ramp. Toki's in the area. They have a nest pass, and they also have a cutter there. But it will just be, let's see, one more attempt. And slings it out, and that's going to close off this first round. 13-3 on the scoreboard, favoring Alchemist Factory. Toki definitely the hot hand and the heavy hand. A lot of handfuls of nothing else for Category 6 to deal with that. Kind of being introduced to that hurricane of sorts. But that said, Category 6 still putting in that nice defensive play from back-to-back, actually, from Cuckoo. And it turned into a 3-point goal from a nice angle as well on the other side. Beyond that, Category 6 also had some good defense just on the whole inside the blue area and the outer bubble and by the bow tie and such. They had the 2 to 3 players kind of pressuring out, but doing so pretty effectively. I mean, they caused some loose disc. It's just the 50-50 nature of some of those plays when the disc gets kind of knocked out of the hands and things like that is... It was unfortunately Alchemist Factory who did come back and just would rebound it regardless and then score on some more open goals, kind of walk-ins on a solo goalie or, limited bubble defense. So that's kind of the tough tug of war that you play when you're dealing with teams who do employ the back passes and the kind of stall game, especially as they start getting ahead on the score sheet. Oops, and that said, I accidentally put 6 points because I think as I was typing the score, I said Category 6 as I was typing it, so I put 6 points. It was 3, so fix that right quick. But in any case, round 2, going to be underway. Sorry, I didn't mean to take away points, but alas. See, this is the struggles of trying to cast and stream manage at the same time. Nonetheless, will be Mr. Toaster Waffles off of this joust here, taking that disc. They're going to send it over there to the midfield, and by the wedge duo there, Crispy and Sir Captain Spoon, finding that clear right through the tunnel softly, gracefully. And it's going to be placed here on the side wall where Toki seeks it like a missile and just finds it there off that boost. Well, that'll bounce a few different ways. Sir Captain Spoon, though, looking for some plays. Now that's going to be a bounce. No chance, unfortunately, on that one. Well, there was a chance, but just not a great one, I guess. But a good attempt. That said, it's going to stay on this side of the floor, and looking for the collection at the shoulder. Flower working it in, going for that nest pass. It's going to bounce a few different ways. Taking it is Crispy. Crispy losing it off the barrier, and now off the bodies, and just a lot of entanglement, quantum entanglement going on here. This is science, folks, science. We're trying to find the chemistry, linking up on the stacks. Crispy right down the floor, up to the trench, top trench, in fact. Overshoot, so Crispy gets it back, but Toki getting the attempted goal, but that's going to be ambitious. But at the moment now, another attempt here, not relenting whatsoever for the side of Alchemist Factory. Again and again, the snags coming through. And Toki just past his hands. So this is a lot of problems being ran on this side of the floor. Again, there's some good aggression from Category 6. They're really going up and down the floor with some efficiency, and even in the midfield, they're doing a nice job to pressure. But converting into goals is the one thing that they've yet to be able to do with too much efficacy. That said, changing it there, Sir Captain Spoon. Yes, sir. Aye, aye, Captain. Spoon-fed the goal. And that's 2 points to Category 6. First off in the second round. Took a couple minutes just about. And there you go. They will gladly welcome that. So nice job from Category 6, not giving up on the plays, despite the fact that Alchemist Factory had just a multitude of shot attempts there. So maybe again, let's see. That pass slightly off, however, so Flower unable to collect it. And that's going to be sent right into the Pac-Man and Backman into the midfield. So Defoliate Rex bouncing it off, maybe sensing the defense a little bit nearby. We'll just get that right off into the top where it will be taken by Sir Captain Spoon. Now, Captain Spoon, the clear off that wall. Meanwhile, on the orange side here, the boost coming through with some pretty good speed. And more importantly, they just had a lot of time to find that disc and now get the pass over to Toaster. So Toaster trying to link up with his stack. Meanwhile, in the back, another one trying to collect. But actually, a lot of misgrabs here from Alchemist Factory are going to give enough time for Mr. Cuckoo Head to get the disc right back and now send it through once more. Maybe another chance to get on the score sheet. Mr. Tofu Waffles. Now that sounds horrific. Crispy here, though, trying to get that terrific shot attempt. If it would have gone, would have been golden. But Mr. Cuckoo with a disc. Cuckoo looking for another play. But just left instead to the hands here of Alchemist Factory, who send it on a turnover to Captain Spoon. So Spoon finding a flower, trying to at least maybe a little miscommunication. At the bottom there by the boot will be Apollo Please, slapping it away and sending it through. And once again, the stacks, this time a little bit more successful for the ways of Toaster Waffle and his team. So we'll be approaching the goal here. Being cut off, granted, by Sir Captain Spoon. A good cross attempt and an anchor shot. Oh, will bounce one way, go the other. Ping pongs, and that's a 1-point lead nonetheless. Alchemist Factory. I thought factories were all about efficiency, but that one took just a long route to the goal. Still found its way, however. So we'll be 3-2, Category 6 right back. Now, that said, Alchemist Factory, right stack. Toki has the open lane and finds that pocket. Drops it, locks it, and they're up 6-2 now. In very quick succession, going from no points at all for the first few minutes, and then in about a 30-second span, they're up by 4. That is a big turnaround. But Rikara saying nice shot earlier there. Waffle broth. Pally, it's toaster waffle broth. My favorite kind of toast and waffle and broth. Waffle soup is kind of, I'm not sure it's the most pleasant sounding thing. But anyways, I'm getting distracted now. Don't get me on the topic of soup. Soup is my favorite thing. Pro tip. Over here, though, trying to find that goal, but will not stick. Flower Mine with a rebound. Has some time to maneuver, has some options as well. Ceiling, they have post. But unfortunately, the first catch a little off, but the second attempt here diving into just a bunch of traffic, and now the traffic jam causing... Ooh, jam on toast and waffle. No, see, look at what you did. Anyways, we'll be cleared there. Toki looking for some options. The teammates there, you can see everyone's just trying to link up for some stacks. First to it, at least to the goal, will be Cuckoo. All the meanwhile, it will be Defoliate Rex sending it to Apollo. Apollo right back to the midfield. Some good disc control being shown. Just the same, some good defense from Flower. With the Flower power, getting the stuns and just causing all kinds of problems for them. But that said, another snag here from Mr. Cuckoo Head. Trying to go back ahead with some more goals. Another one there, Cuckoo. He is absolutely going nuts here in the goal. Getting back and covering those lanes. Meanwhile, Toaster Waffles will try to find that pass way up high, and that's going to just go every which way before finally being rebounded and then sent by Defoliate, but another failed attempt. So with another clear, I mean, Category 6 is really weathering this storm, funnily enough, and they are doing some good work, but the question is, can they turn it back into points yet again? Because Alchemist Factory is getting a lot of attempts, and it's rare to see so many attempts go unconverted. So really, if you're Category 6, you got to be thankful for that, and you got to be banking on your own offense's ability to start getting things going again, lest you give up too much momentum to Alchemist Factory and let them just get some more and more attempts. Right here being sent out, Defoliate Rex slaps it over. A clear from Toki. That's going to be right on through with some accuracy and finding the disc, though. It's Captain Spoon. Now Waffle is saying, Pally thinking of all the food while adding waffles or broth to it. It's true. It's true. How about waffle sloth? Do people eat those? I don't think so. Just kidding. Sloths are like my favorite animal. But now you got me going on a tangent again. Tangerines. Anyway, Toki here with a disc is going to go for that clear, sending it off the midfield. just bouncing right back to the hands of Toki. Toki, a second attempt, slaps it through. There's 3 people stacking up and going down the floor. That's a fader of a shot, and Apollo made it. Talk about Apollo 11 or 13. That was from outer space they shot that, and what a hit. That is not an easy shot when you're fading in different direction. You got that counter momentum, essentially. What a nice one from Apollo, please. Wow. All right, well, in any case, Cuckoo is sending it right through. And that's going to hit the trench, bouncing off into the awaiting hands here of Defoliate. Defoliate slapping it really quickly before the defense comes through. Mr. Cuckoo, though, gets the disc back, has the bow tie pass, goes to it. Is going to be cut off here, though, by a couple of players. And stolen from Toki, so Toki sends it on another clear. And you can see how quickly the boosts are just right on the dot. I mean, with once that disc is clear, Alchemist Factory doing a good job. All of their players finding their stacks there. Finding another fadeaway shot just about. Will be rebounded instead by Apollo. The Rover. And got the drive in goal. 11 points now, 1 minute 36 seconds remaining. And Alchemist Factory looking to complete perhaps a sweep here with the time just not on the side of Category 6. So that said, launching out, it will bounce a few different ways. I'm maybe going to find the pass here to Crispy eventually, but oh, losing it off the Geo, that is tough. So just the rhythm not quite there. And you kind of see that happen from time to time. You know, when a team's out of rhythm, it seems like even the weird small things don't quite work, and you'll lose random discs that you might normally not. That said, Flower trying to find a fadeaway pass over there, perhaps to the bubble. Positioning out here and just trying to maybe open the lanes for it. Pass attempts, but now that window closed, so right down that left lane, going to be sent into the bubble. Not made, but rebound it looks like here, and Toki trying to take position maybe for an alley-oop even, or just a shoulder pass. That said, over there in the midfield will be some more good mid lane defense from Category 6, and again, they've been doing a pretty good job at that. Now will be rebounded again. Another clear attempt is going to bounce high, bounce low, reaching Sir Captain Spoon. Now Captain trying to steer the ship in towards the right direction, and it will be Crispy looking for a spin, but getting stunned and cleared now. That one from Defoliate Rex. And some nice defense. Will it translate to one final goal? Looks like no. Toki just off on that, but not going to make a difference too much on the results here. As Sir Captain gets one more lane, maybe. We'll go for that attempt, but yeah, just 2 defenders in the way, so that's not going to go through until the clock expires anyways. And with that said, that is Alchemist Factory in the 2 rounds, taking this sweep 11-2. And really just making the most, you know, a lot of persistent plays. And like I said, it was full credit to Category 6. They made them work very, very hard for that on the defense. But once it came to getting the clears for Category 6, and once it came to kind of finding those passing plays, once they got it into the opposite side of the floor on offense, just not quite going their way in that case. And yeah, with that said, the score sheet. Toki, 19 big points there. 1 assist, 1 save, 3 steals, 19 stuns to match the point total. Yeah, Mr. Toaster Waffles with 3 assists, 1 save, 2 steals, 24 stuns. Defoliate Rex with 3 assists, 1 save, 3 stuns. And then Apollo Please with the 5 points, including that great fadeaway shot that you saw. And 1 assist, 4 saves, 3 steals, 13 stuns. Big stat line there as well. The side of Category 6 was Crispy with a save and 25 stuns, leading the pack, leading the match actually in the stuns. And Flower reaching the 2 saves, 2 steals, 8 stuns, and some pretty good mid lane defense from Flower. Mr. Cuckoo Head, 3 points, 4 saves, great ones in fact, and that matches the total of Apollo Please on the other end, in the saves department. And also 12 stuns for Cuckoo. Mr. Captain Spoon had a couple points, 3 saves as well. Definitely not letting up on that defense. And 4 steals, 21 stuns. So, yeah, defensively, saw some great things here from Category 6, but offensively, we saw some great things from Alchemist Factory and certainly Toki with a 19. But, all right, that was a fun watch. That said, over on Channel 2 as well, the match started at the same time about 25 minutes ago between Mexicans in the Mist and Lightspeed, so that was and maybe is still going on, not quite sure. At the top of the hour, 6 p.m. PDT, 9 p.m. EDT, in other words, 35 minutes from now, we'll have on this channel Barrage facing against Smurf Village, and that will be casted by Sir Dimwee as well. Meanwhile, in half an hour, I'll be moving over to channel 2, where we'll cast Zero Gravity versus the Hive. And then to finish out the night at 7 Pacific, 9 or 10 Eastern, I'll have Fox Force 5 versus Team Salty back here on channel 1. And barring any last-minute schedules and such from teams, that will probably be our last stream. So still got a few more matches on the books, so do stay tuned for that. Thank you everyone for watching there. Thank you Waffle Broth for all the food thoughts. Some of them great, some of them not so much. Sputnik for the compliments earlier. Calling me dreamy. Will you tell me about TurboTax, Sputnik, if you're still around? And let's see, Strider, King Lemon as well. There's some more food for you. Waffles with lemons, delicious. And yeah, King Lemon's saying good games there, highlighting that message, making it nice and easy for me to see. Toki as well in the chat saying GG's. Defoliate Rex in there, GG's. And with that said, we'll be back in another 30 minutes for your next match. So I'm going to have myself some food. Much thanks, in fact, to Waffle for getting me all hungry. But other than that, we'll be back soon. So I've been Palidore. This has been VR Master League Week 7. And until next time, be happy, healthy, and safe. Be good to each other. I'll see you again very soon.